On the Asia's most southern land, there lies a city by the name of Johore, where she calls for her development originated from a river and a street. In the 19th century, a carpenter from the south of China, Wong Ah-fuk, was appointed to build the royal palace of the Johore Sultanate. Wong Ah-fuk's encounter, in the spirit of his diligence and prudence, marks the pioneer development milestone of the Chinese contractors on the land of Johore. In 1955, the local contractors, Mr. Tan Hock Yong, Mr. Lee Beng Kim, and Mr. So Tiam Leong founded the Johore Master Builders Association. They inherited Mr. Wong Ah-fuk's footprint, broke through various barriers and resistance from the British colonial government, and finally established the founding of Johore Master Builders Association by the riverside of Sungai Sigit at Jalan Wong Ah-fuk. On the 8th September 1955, the Johore Master Builders Association was founded and officially opened by the Secretary of the Public Works Department from the British colonial government. Mr. T. Tiong Tong was then the first president of the association. The year 1957 saw the independence and release of our country from the British government, and soon witnessed the prosperity brought forward to the city of Johore. Our association and the construction industry were excited with the birth of the new country. In the 1970s, Johore rode well economically on the geographical advantage for being the southern gateway of the country. This period witnessed the vast development of various Taman residential areas in satisfying the crave of surging housing demand. Many contractors were seen prospering in the industry. In 1972, the past president, Dr. Cheng Chien-chiang, successfully raised a fund of 55,000 ringgit with a strong support from the members and entered into the purchase of the current double-story shop house from Century Garden. The operation cost of maintaining the old association premise at Jalan Wong Ah-fuk turned out to be financially unsustainable in 1985. This urged the association to move into our own shop house in Century Garden. Not only the association has our own house now, it has since then provided a better platform for the members to express their feedbacks towards the local construction industry. The Justice of Peace, Mr. Goh Hui Bing, took up the leadership of the association in 1986. The economy was very depressed then, whereby many contractors were seen suffering in their businesses. The association then called for the contractors from various parts of Johore in attempt to work out various solutions in the face of the economic difficulties. Mr. Tan Wee Hyong succeeded Mr. Goh Hui Bing, JP, and became president in 1992. This was the year which saw the industry suffering from the shortage of cement supply. In 1994, the Construction Act came into place, which demands systemization of construction industry. All construction companies or individuals in Malaysia must conform to the compulsory registration and qualification in order to conduct their profession. Our association was one of the few active advocates who pioneered in leading our members in this application process. June 1995 once again saw the shortage of cement supply. Under the firm navigation of Mr. Tan Wee Hyong, the local construction industry managed to overcome the problem by using the imported cement. It was then where the relationship among the contractors is better fostered in the interests of the industry. Exchange of ideas became more active, and charity works soon became relentless efforts among the contractors. Our honorable member, Mr. Loh Ha Singh, an ordinary officer in a local contracting company, had spent his lifelong saving on the purchase of his house. Upon his demise, the ownership of the house was gracefully donated to Johore Master Builders Association. The rents collected until today have all been converted into low annual scholarships and given to the children of the members who perform academically in their learning institutions. In the recent 40 years, the association has made it a tradition to start giving the red packets and food to the needed old people. The past presidents and the members have been actively involved in leading the local Chinese education, sports, and cultural activities. In the 1970s, the association had even formed our own basketball team in support of the local basketball development activities. While we entered the 1990s era, Johore's economy was seen leaping ferociously. With the vast foreign investments in the state, both commercial and residential properties development witnessed prosperity. This ultimately allowed the construction industry to flourish with flying colors. In 1995, in order to promote the spirits of the builders, the association had organized a nationwide writing competition, which aimed to gather creative ideas associated with building activities. Some of those works were then archived and printed in the 40th Anniversary magazine. In 1999, the Chinese Builders Association newsletter was successfully published in aims to provide the members with the latest construction information and market trend. In the spirit of promoting health and social works, golf competitions were held with various bodies. In 2005, the association entered a 50th anniversary establishment. The then president, Mr. Tai Siak-sang, led and developed the external programs with the University Technology Malaysia in organizing building and construction-based diploma courses, acknowledging the records of half-century development of the association. The 50th Anniversary magazine was published with forward-moving progression. In 2001, Mr. Tan Wee Hyong planted the idea of establishing the Southern Malaysian Builders Association. In 2005, Mr. Cheng Leok led the association as the first president with the collective supports from various members within the industry. In 2008, the completion of Singapore-Malaysian Second Link promoted the development in the Iskandar region. Under the leadership of Dato' Loh Liam Hyang, many contractors managed to start venturing into this region and opening their career path for the new development. In 2010, Mr. Cheng Leok visited various areas in the southern Malaysia to encourage the construction industry players in working together. He founded the JMBA Youth Section to assist the main council in running the timely operations. During his tenure, he strongly pushed forward the movement of industrial trainings as well as various short professional courses to support the demand of the fresh construction personnel at least 3 times a year. At the same time, the Construction Development Section was also founded in aims to groom and attract the secondary school leavers from various parts of Johore to consider joining the construction industry and becoming our future construction leaders. In 2015, we saw more development in the Iskandar development region. With the influx of foreign developers and investors, the trend had shaped Johor Bahru transforming into an international city. The president, Mr. Sim Tian Liang, has promoted the emphasis of green building and professionalism within the industry and also founded the JMBA Education Foundation. Various activities such as the JMBA Run 2015 held in conjunction with Green Land, visit to the Danga Bay View, and earthquake donation scheme to Nepal are some of the charity works carried out during his tenure.
The Johor Master Builders Association, JMBA, continues to move forward under the leadership of its then president, Mr. Sim Tian Liang. In 2015, the JMBA Education and Training Foundation was launched. With the concentrated efforts of all board members and members, Rm 700,000 was successfully raised for the foundation, which is the foundation of a series of plans to nurture the successors of the construction industry in the future. Since taking over the presidency in 2018, Mr. T.C. Kim has been actively leading the construction industry to fight for the government to simplify the foreign worker application process and requesting the government to restart the shelved large-scale projects. The long-awaited Executive Diploma in Construction Management program with Southern University College was also completed during his presidential terms. As the world enters an unprecedented period of the COVID-19, the construction industry struggled to get priority vaccinations for its members. In 2022, while people are overcoming the epidemic, the builders continued to face emerging issues with high costs, lack of manpower, and tough industry regulations. At this time, the recent president, Mr. Kong Weng Kyong, is convinced that it is time for builders to reposition themselves, stand for their rights, and create a sustainable environment at a time of economic restructuring. The JMBA continues to visit various government agencies and promote communication between the government and the public so that our members can better understand and develop with the relevant authorities in the construction industry with greater ease. We also closely liaise with various domestic builders associations and work together to reflect the same price hike issues for the construction projects.
By the river and at a street, the birth of Johor Bahru's development was announced, and today it has grown into a charismatic international city. The Johor Master Builders Association continues to work on the stable footsteps and calmly tags along the members towards handling the global challenges. For the past 60 years, presidents of various tenures have all been working hand in hand with the council members, strongly believing in contributing back to our society. Irregardless of the extensiveness of time and energy required, they all work towards the mission of integrating construction technology and continue to hold the admirable principle as to serve and not to yield.